owner and managing partner of the law office is David P Shapiro, located in people regain control of their future when charged with a crime. In this video, I want to answer a common question that we receive about, what type of relationship do you have with prosecutors? Are you friends with the prosecutor? And what effect, right? We get that question a lot. There's a couple of answers to it, so I want to flush through it here in this video. The first thing is this, okay? A defense attorney that's friends with the prosecutor, that's friends with everybody. Well, listen, there's some benefits to that, but what you want more than anything is someone that's respected by prosecutors. With them, you don't need someone that is best friends with them or went to law school with them. You don't need someone that is in their wedding and hangs out with them socially. What you want first and foremost is someone who is respected by the prosecutor's office, right? The prosecutor's office, especially where your case is going to be heard, who is prosecuting you. You want to make sure that they know who your defense attorney or that law firm is and that they respect them, right? So that's something really you want to ask. Not, oh, how many DAs do you know? Are you friends with them? Well, that can really work both ways, right? It's important to be respected. It's not necessarily important that you have to be and this big social buddy with everybody, because sometimes that actually backfires. And sometimes attorneys and defense attorneys get a little hesitant to push back on a prosecutor or to get pushed back on a judge in front of a prosecutor because of, they don't want to seem like being difficult, or they don't want friends anymore, right? Well, that's not really their job. I mean, their job is obviously to represent their client, protect their client's future, protect their client's freedom, protect their client's reputation, and be their voice in court with them and for them in court, right? So more important than being friends with prosecutors is having the respect of prosecutors. That's something you want to make sure. Okay, another thing is that, on the flip side, is you want, a lot of times people want a bulldog. Are you aggressive? Okay, well, how many websites have you seen that on, right? Aggressive representation, or we're a bulldog, relentless, superior, premier, all this nonsense that everybody markets to, right? These strong words because of what TV shows, or because of this reputation that you have to be, for lack of a better word, rude, or you have to be a jerk, or you have to be insert a couple of curse words or offensive nouns here, right, in order to be a good defense attorney. Well, listen, there are times when it is appropriate to be stern. There are times when it is appropriate to be firm. There are times when it is appropriate to be short and not the most social person in the world with the judge or with the prosecutor. But that has to be calculated to the sense that, is this benefiting the client, right? Because a lot of times defense attorneys will fly off the handle and they'll start yelling and screaming and whatever. But at the end of the day, if that's not serving their client, what is that doing? They're showing a lack of self-control, and how is that benefiting their client who's pouring thousands upon thousands of dollars into them, trusting them with their freedom, their future, and their reputation? Well, it's not. It's certainly not. So you want to make sure that the attorney, and more importantly, the law firm as a whole that you're hiring, certainly knows the courtroom, knows the judge, knows the prosecutors that are going to be dealing with this case, and that they have a good reputation and that they're respected first and foremost, and that they know how to handle themselves in courtroom A versus courtroom B versus courtroom C versus this type of case before this judge may be very different than a different type of case before that same judge. So you want a law firm that handles criminal defense exclusively. You want a law firm that's in court, in the courthouse, or in the frequency of the area where your case is going to be heard, right? And that's the same reason why a lot of times our firm will reject cases out of San Diego County. And we have a strong network of attorneys, criminal defense attorneys in Orange County, in Los Angeles, and Riverside, so on and so forth, that we put potential clients in contact with. And we're like, hey, you're better off with them than you are with us out of this county being San Diego. So, it really is a totality analysis, making sure that your attorney, your law firm, that they're known, that they're with the DA. If they are friends with the DA or a judge outside of court, that doesn't necessarily mean your case is going to get significantly better. If they're not friends, it doesn't necessarily mean your case is going to get significantly worse. You want to take everything with a grain of salt. You want to look at the totality. You want to make sure, and you want to stay away from attorneys that are, oh, I'm friends with this prosecutor and everyone knows me and everyone loves me, and blah, 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 because they're making it about them. And if that's not going to directly benefit you, then it's of no value to you. All it is fluff. All it is talk. All it is cheap sales. So keep that in mind when making your decision. Do your research. Look to see who's involved in a community. Look to see, the breadth and the depth of someone's commitment to the community and how well they are known as a firm. What they're doing. Are they involved in a community? Are they doing things outside their criminal defense job? Are they published authors? Are they, making media appearances? Are they relied upon? Are they teaching classes? Those types of things to really get the well-rounded attorney that your case needs, that your case deserves, to give yourself the best chance of success. Any questions about this video, any questions about San Diego criminal defense, feel free to give my firm a call, 619-295-3555.